This is a PoetryBurst video for the Charge of the Light Brigade by Alfred Tennyson. First, let's read the poem. Half a league, half a league, half a league onward, all in the valley of death rode the 600. Forward the Light Brigade, charge for the guns, he said. Into the valley of death rode the 600. Forward the Light Brigade. Was there a man dismayed? Not though the soldier knew someone had blundered. Theirs not to make reply, theirs not to reason why, theirs but to do and die. Into the valley of death rode the 600. Cannon to the right of them, cannon to the left of them, cannon in front of them, volleyed and thundered, stormed at with shot and shell. Boldly they rode and well into the jaws of death, into the mouth of hell rode the 600. Flashed all their sabres bare, flashed as they turned in air, sabring the gunners there, charging an army, while all the world wondered. Plunged into the battery spoke, right through the line they broke. Cossack and Russian reeled from the sabre stroke, shattered and sundered. Then they rode back, but not the 600. Cannon to the right of them, cannon to the left of them, cannon behind them volleyed and thundered, stormed at with shot and shell, while horse and hero fell. That they had fought so well, came through the jaws of hell, back from the mouth of hell, all that was left of them, left the 600. When can their glory fade? Oh, the wild charge they made. All the world wondered. Honour the charge they made. Honour the Light Brigade. Noble 600. The poem is about a disastrous battle during the Crimean War. The Light Brigade is the name of the British cavalry. A misunderstanding meant that British soldiers on horseback were trapped and outgunned by Russian forces. The Light Brigade, armed only with swords, were defenceless against their enemies. Throughout the poem, the Light Brigade are referred to as the 600, emphasising just how many lives were presumably lost. The poem describes a disastrous battle between British cavalry and Russian forces during the Crimean War, which was 1853 to 1856. The narrator admires the bravery and sacrifices of the men. Conflict here is presented as violent. However, serving your country is presented as honourable. This poem is about honour and patriotism. The men blindly follow orders and ride to their presumed deaths. The poem is written as a tribute. Tennyson was the poet laureate, so he has to maintain and convey feelings of respect and honour. Throughout the poem there are juxtaposing motifs of strength and danger. Despite the power of the Light Brigade, they are surrounded in the valley of death. The relentless rhythm and use of rhyming couplets and triplets in the poem echoes the progress of the horses. Broken, unrhyming lines mirrors their stumbling. Our first quotation is half a league, half a league, half a league onwards. A league here is a unit of measurement, so the quotation simply implies that the horses are advancing very quickly. The rhythm echoes the sounds of the horses' hooves. If I tap the rhythm on the table, it sounds something like this. In this quotation, we're going to focus on the rhythm, on the repetition, and on the preposition onward. The use of rhythm in the quotation echoes the galloping of the horse's hooves. It gives the impression that the Light Brigade are unstoppable. The rhythm creates a sense of organised chaos. It emphasises the energy of the battlefield and the focus of the cavalry amongst it. The preposition onward reinforces the power of the Light Brigade. It seems that nothing can stop them achieving their goal. The rhythm is quickly disrupted in the next line by the noun death. The noun has connotations of danger and dramatically undercuts all the momentum that has been built up. It foreshadows the danger that is about to come next. Our second quotation is someone had blundered, theirs not to make reply. To blunder means to make a clumsy mistake. Here, this is the misunderstanding that leads to the Light Brigade being surrounded in the valley. We have the pronoun someone, the verb blundered, a colon, and the pronoun theirs. The pronoun someone is ambiguous. It refers to someone who is in charge, giving orders, but ignores the idea of blame. The soldiers follow orders because it is their duty, and the writer respects them for this. The verb blundered creates a clumsy, almost light-hearted image. It highlights that the severity of the mistake has not yet set in. The use of the colon emphasises the disconnection between the role of the soldiers and their superiors. The soldiers follow the orders without argument. The pronoun theirs, which is then repeated, refers to reply, reason, do and die. This reinforces the soldier's role and evokes a sense of desperate inevitability. The soldiers realise they are in trouble, but they can't do anything about it. Honour and patriotism overrides their instinctive human nature. They know they are there to die for their country. Our final quotation is, "When can their glory fade? Oh, the wild charge they made." The answer quite simply is that their glory will not fade. The writer wants us to honour the sacrifice of the soldiers as we honour all that fight for us. We have the noun glory, a rhetorical question, the adjective wild, the noun charge, and an exclamation mark. The whole poem reads like a story, and the last stanza is the culmination of it. The noun glory makes the sacrifice seem impressive. Glory has connotations of achievement, praise and honour, indicating that the writer is proud of the soldiers despite their defeat, and that we should be too. The adjective wild has connotations of recklessness and unpredictability, suggesting that the battle was chaotic and exciting. This is further reinforced by the use of an exclamation. It ignores the fact that the Light Brigade should have been more prepared. They should never have been outgunned in the first place. Tennyson puts a positive spin on the situation, using a rhetorical question to challenge the readers to do the same thing. He finally uses the verb honour to tell the reader how to react to the Light Brigade. The reader is instructed to honour their bold heroism rather than question their naive strategies.